Land of Israel. En marzo de 2024 me uní a Havurah y a Sachlav en un viaje de voluntariado a Israel para encontrar qué significa ser un artista judío con otros 24 artistas de todo el mundo. Exploramos, nos hicimos preguntas, recogimos fruta, aprendimos Torah, jugamos y creamos mucho arte. Este viaje fue el primero en su tipo, creado especialmente para artistas judíos. Creemos que el futuro se trata de colaborar y co-crear con este renacimiento del arte judío y la cultura judía. So right here, this is literally the Gaza border. We're next to Gaza, next to the other side of the world, and I've been seeing this conflict all over the news. October 7, I was in Tel Aviv, but I never experienced from so close, listening all the time there are planes going war zone. Y lo que vamos a hacer es colocarla para crear un portal en la que las personas de este kibutz no estén enfocadas en qué hay del otro lado, sino qué hay de este lado, qué es lo que refleja este portal hacia nosotros, qué es lo que refleja el portal hacia dentro de nosotros, hacia Am Israel, hacia quiénes somos como pueblo, quiénes somos como identidad, y dejar de ver hacia allá, simplemente enfocarnos en lo que tenemos dentro. Am Israel Chai.
Our ancestors worked this land.
Yes.
They worked this land and they were farmers. And even the Torah nos dice que it's the most humble lifestyle. The closest a man can vivir con Dios, con Hashem, is to be agricultural, to be a farmer, to live in the land and to tend the land, to give some of the portion to charity. And yeah, it's incredible. Mi papá era un farmer in Argentina, and it's very close to my heart, very close to my ancestry, not only as an Argentinian, but también as a Jew. So very excited to be here.
So as we walk, I'm gonna take this opportunity to really honor and explain what does it mean to be Jewish and what does it mean to have a connection with fruit. So please, the space is yours.
The space is mine. The space is all of ours.
What first came to mind was abundance, life.
How they nourish us, how beautiful they are, how we're in awe of them, and that beauty is in nature.
We are all one. We're all here to help one another. We're all here to stand with one another. We are all here to support one another, to be kind to one another, to love one another. That's why we're here. Tikkun Olam, repairing the world, that's it. So as much as this world is full of God's goodness and sweetness and juice, it is also full of the things that conceal it and keep it from us. And the practice of eating citrus fruits, of picking up the seemingly inedible thing and unpeeling it and getting to know it and taking the fruit out and eating it, it is very similar to the process of finding God within this world in which we live.
How does it feel to be there up in the trees, brother?
Closer to God, you know?
If fruit are feelings,
I think the feeling here is like hope. Like all you get is a peel, but there's this sort of faith, like you know that there must be a fruit inside. The peel is the best place to start if you ever want to taste the fruit, you know?
And it's such an honor to feel proud of my Yaldut, of my Judaism, of my roots, of really being able to feel it. Estamos aquí en la tierra donde sucedió la masacre del 7 de octubre, la masacre en donde cientos de personas fueron atacados, perseguidos y aniquilados mientras bailaban en la cabecera de un festival. Pude haber sido yo, pude haber sido mi historia. Yo estaba en Israel esa noche, no vine al festival, pero pude haber sido yo, mientras terroristas llegaron y mataron y destruyeron. ¡Ay, cabrón! Los ataques siguen y no se van a detener porque Israel no perdona. No perdona y está destruyendo Gaza. So, yesterday my intention was to place this on the Nova Side Festival. So I came ready with everything, the stick, to make the holes, how to install it. But then, I don't know, when I arrived to the site, I felt so much sadness in me and so much fear that I realized that if I put my papaya in the Nova Festival, it was going to represent a memorial of me dying, and that was like my realization. I just felt it and didn't feel the calling, and I said I'm gonna put the Birkat papaya in the Kotel. So that's what's gonna happen, and you will see. The papaya in, we went through the security filters and they asked me what was it, and I said Omanut, Birkat Habayit, and he said okay, and we got it in. So we're here ready to see how it reacts. I'm Israel Chai.
When my brother and I were maybe 7 and 9, we learned how to amaze with just a clementine. We'd peel off the crown and count the dots, and these spots would hint at the amount of segmentations. For us still unschooled, it was a religious education, though wrapped in its peel, we could read its constellations and know what lay inside. Afterwards, I'd shed its husk and we'd split the fruit. Now this must be something close to truth. The peel tells us that which lies beyond our realm to refute. Coverings, for all their cleverness, hint at what they hide. Otherwise we'd be wandering totally without sight. Klipot are porous, so through them we see the light. We can't know the holy, but we might recognize it if we tried. The Sefirot all have names, but you can't taste them, dripping citrus like a clementine. So maybe this is the closest we get to the divine, struggling off shells and guessing what's inside.